I guess the law of averages is the topic of the day, but you know, Clay once again consistent with what he's been in spring in New York. 7 solid innings. I thought the 2 strikeouts, particularly to Jones earlier in the ball game, and then that last out to Pierce. He had very good stuff today. I even thought there were a number of pitches that could have probably gone his way. I thought Ed had a consistent but tight strike zone back there, and you can't say enough what Clay did for us. The way Chen was pitching, classic pitcher's duel, and one swing of the bat becomes the difference in today.
Jenny?
You said one swing of the bat, the decision to put in Daniel Nava into the lineup today. Right decision.
Well, you know, the way Chen has been effective against lefties, Jackie's been pitched to pretty consistently here of late, and really the way Daniel has swung the bat, I think he's done a much better job of picking out some pitches and get a pitch to drive. Yesterday, again up in Toronto, today, with obviously the difference in today's ball game, but he puts up consistent ABs. You know, base hit in the second at bat, he walks in his first at bat, and then the difference in his final at bat today. So he's done a heck of a job at the plate.
John, with such an emphasis these days on pitch counts, what was it about what Clay was doing today? Why did you feel so comfortable allowing him to throw 113 pitches in just a second outing?
He had finished the 6th with 90, and even though Wieters led off the 7th, getting on base, you know, that's Clay's ball game. Felt like he earned that right to get through it. His stuff didn't diminish. Like I said, he showed the ability to make some big pitches in key moments. It wasn't like he was losing command or the fastball was becoming elevated. He stayed sharp throughout, and more than anything, that was his inning to finish.
John, could you talk about the start of the team, and especially Lester and Buchholz?
Both guys have thrown the ball exceptionally well. This team, I think, was very prepared coming out of spring training. We've executed, I think, very consistently and very well defensively. And anytime you're getting that kind of starting pitching, it's going to give us a chance to win some games late. And those 2 guys particularly are throwing the ball well.
John, you mentioned before the game that you'd be just as excited about the players for opening day here at Fenway. How much, what was your day like and the way that game played out for you?
After a weekend of booze, today was really good. And to come away with a win as clean as we played, as well as we pitched, what Bailey and Hanrahan did as well, that's a lot of power coming out of that bullpen late. This team is growing in confidence by the day. And we went up against a very good team. Tip your hat to Chen. He pitched a heck of a ball game as well.
John, would you put Clay Buchholz on the short list of players who don't get blinded by the lights of the big city, don't get really worked up by a big game? And if he is on that short list, who would he compare to along those lines?
I think the thing that we've seen even when Clay first came up, he believes in himself. He takes control of the game. He's not afraid to shake off certain pitches. He's got confidence in the pitch mix that he has. In his own way, not only does he prepare himself, but in the moment, he has a way to keep the game from speeding up on him. And in terms of who are the other guys that slow the game down, that's probably a pretty long list, because I think to consistently perform at this level, they have to have the ability to slow things down and not be distracted by what might be going on around them.